Hi friends, welcome to my channel Himabindu Talks. Today I am going to discuss about the topic that is management. We all know that management means managing our work. The simple definition we can say in the word only I can define that word management tactfully is called management. According to the business studies, we can define the management means it's a process. It's a process of defining, planning, organizing, staffing, coordinating and controlling. And also we can define management means getting things done through by the people is called management. If you want to do management in your organization, you should manage your employees, workers who are there, everyone. So as a manager you have the authority to manage your employees or workers. The simple example I can define for this management is in our home we know our mother is a good example for management. She will manage everything in her home, for her husband what to make and for her kids and how to make her home neatly. Everything she knows, everything about her home. So she is the good example for management according to the life lessons. In organizational way we can define the management means it's a continuous process. There is no full stop for this management. It will apply in entire circle of management including planning, organizing or staffing, coordinating, controlling and directing. In every way we'll use the management. So this is the one of the foremost important topic every student must and should know about this management. So I want to tell a story regarding this management, how a manager should be. In simple small story I want to explain. One day a sales representative, an assistant and their manager are walking to lunch when they find an antique lamp. They rub it and a genie comes out. And then the genie says, I will give each of you just one wish. You can fulfill by asking me that wish. Then the assistant says, me first. What he was asking means, I want to be in the Bahamas, driving a speedboat without a care in the world. Then the genie gave his wish. Poof, she's gone. And next, the sales representative says, me next. What his wish is, I want to be in Hawaii, relaxing on the beach with my personal massages and endless supply of binoculars and the love of my life. And the genie gave his wish. Poof, he's gone. And next, okay, you are up, the genie says to the manager. Then the manager says, I want those two back in the office after lunch. So that is the manager. So always let your boss have the first to say. So their wish also waste. The genie what he gave that wish, the assistant and the sales representative, they came back because the genie he will give that offer to manager also. So their wish is lost. So we should always let your manager or the boss have the first to say. Then after only we need to speak. Why I am telling this story means, in our organization we know some meetings or group discussions, something may be going on in front of managers. So as a colleagues or employers or employees, we should not talk in front of manager without giving chance to him, because he is our manager. He know everything, what to do, what not to do. He will give guidance. He will show direction how to do the work. So first we should give chance to manager, not a chance. We should let our boss to talk first, then after then only we can get benefits in your organization. And one more story I want to say about, you cannot please everyone. As a manager, you should know you should not please everyone. And this story is telling about the moral is you can't please everyone, so don't try. So the story is, an old man, a boy, and a donkey were going to a town. The boy rode on the donkey and the old man walked. As they went along, they passed some people who remarked it was a shame the old man was walking and the boy was riding. And the man and the boy thought maybe the critics were right, so they changed the position. Later they passed some people who remarked, what a shame, he makes that little boy walk. They then decided they both would walk. Soon they passed some more people who thought they were stupid to walk when they have a decent donkey to ride. So they both rode the donkey. Now they passed people who shamed them by saying how awful to put such a load on a poor donkey. Then the boy and man said they were probably right, so they decided to carry the donkey, and as they crossed the bridge they lost their grip on the animal, and the donkey fell into the river and drowned. So by listening that foolish words with all the people, he lost his donkey. So the moral of the story is, you cannot please everyone, so don't try. As a manager in the organization, you should listen what your employees or workers are saying, but shouldn't follow what they are saying. You should know about what to do. By listening all the critics or all the employees or workers of their words, you should not follow blindly. So as a manager, you cannot please everyone, so don't try. So friends, these are the two stories I want to say about what is management. The first story is saying about we should give first priority to manager to talk, then only we need to say anything. And the second point of that story is, you should not please everyone. As a manager, you should not take blindly the decisions by asking your workers or subordinates or employees. As a manager, you should know how to make the decisions and how to take care of the organization. So thank you friends. Today is this topic, and in the next video I'll share some of the management topics. And if you have any topic you want to share, you can please ping me in the comment section and I will revert back to you by making one YouTube video. Thank you.